This building was constructed in 1971, which is within the post-war era. The primary inspiration of the apartment was the featurism elements of post-war architecture, which includes things like timber panelling, mosaic tiles, and terrazzo floors. The materiality was selected to complement the internal courtyard garden, also to bring in some traditional modernist architecture design features. My name is Alex Antoniadis. I'm an urban planner, lover of post-war architecture and owner-occupier of this apartment.
Hey, this is Colin here from Never Too Small. Creating the interior mood board really helped me to collect and organize my inspiration ideas when it came to transforming my new tiny studio apartment from this to this. You don't have to be an expert because it is so easy to make using Millernote. In Millernote, I can choose the existing interior design template, and then I can start picking objects, materials, and textures that really speak to me. I can drag and drop images directly from their websites and use my own videos or photos, or copy and paste a link, like from YouTube, and then I can make notes and connections. I can bring it all together by creating color swatches directly from my selection. Easy. I especially love the web clipper extensions. With one click, your inspiration can magically add it to your mood board. When I'm done, I can share my mood board with others. Noise. This is my Never Too Small mood board, and this is my Never Too Small apartment. Click on the link in the description below to try Millernote for free and start creating mood boards for your next project. Have fun!
This apartment building is located in Brunswick, Melbourne, on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people. Cafes are a big part of Brunswick, also the bars and shops. I grew up in Brunswick, so it's sort of a full circle moment being back in the area and purchasing my apartment. The apartment was very ordinary when I purchased it. There was vinyl flooring in the bathroom and kitchen, and the rest of the apartment was carpeted. Most of the original floor plan is intact, except for the living and kitchen space where the internal wall was removed to provide an open living plan. By removing the wall, it enabled natural light to improve in the apartment, as well as providing a space to eat or to use as an office area with a pop-out table. The first thing that you see when you walk into the apartment is a view of the living space in the kitchen, and to the right you see the balcony which overlooks the internal courtyard. The living space comprises a 3-seater couch with a chaise. I wanted it to have a separation of space but also be used as a conversational kind of element. The intention of using the timber feature wall was to provide a nice contrast between the TV unit and the popcorn ceiling, and it provides a nice frame of the space. I selected the TV unit to be wall hung to provide a bit more negative space underneath, and this also complements the couch. Also, it's easy to vacuum. The balcony is a really nice space because it has direct sunlight in the afternoon. The original balcony balustrade is burgundy, and this was retained to give a little bit of contrast between the outlook of the greenery and the internal tonal colours. The balcony floor was previously concreted, so I decided to tile the balcony with rectangular burgundy tiles to tie it back into the balustrade, which is a more neutral tone of burgundy. There is a buffet which used to be used as a dining space. Above the buffet is a mirror which matches the window trims of the apartment. Originally the kitchen was separated by a brick wall. The wall was removed and the steel powder-coated beam was installed, and this enabled the space to be completely opened up. To maximise the kitchen space, the pantry is centrally located beneath the beam which runs through it. The custom kitchen is clad in timber birch plywood, which provides a natural feel to the apartment. It includes an integrated fridge, one drawer dishwasher, washing machine which is concealed, pop-out table which is retractable, and lots of storage capacity for things. The splashback has been tiled around the window frame and extends to the top of the ceiling, so the ceilings appear higher. My favourite part of the kitchen is my design of the kitchen dining space, which retracts in and out of the cupboard space. It was important that this space was flexible to enable the kitchen to be used for other purposes, depending on if it's just me having dinner by myself versus having some friends over. The whole dynamic of the apartment changes. When the table is not in use, the dining chairs slot under the bench which is located on the balcony. The entry to the bedroom includes a 3-panelled fluted steel glass door. The fluted glass door provides privacy as well as natural light to be filtered into the other rooms of the apartment. The bedroom is quite large, so it contains a desk which is used for working from home, which has an outlook to the internal courtyard. I previously owned the queen-size koala bed and really liked it. However, the base was too wide. I cut the base of the bed either side equally to ensure that the door could close properly. There is a full-size wall-to-wall wardrobe which has sliding doors. This contains hanging space for clothing, as well as drawers and an overhead storage compartment. The timber cladding around the nib wall to the entry of the bathroom is the same as the feature wall in the living space. The bathroom has the same door as the bedroom space for the same purposes, provides natural light and privacy. The shower screen is also constructed in the same fluted glass to provide continuity in the apartment. I decided to choose the sage green tiles because it provided a nice colour element to the apartment. The tiling from floor to ceiling was intentionally used to make the ceilings appear higher. There is a floating vanity unit which contains drawers and storage. Above there is 3 panels of glass mirror which also has integrated storage behind. The flooring throughout the whole apartment is locally sourced terrazzo grey tiles. This provides a seamless design and makes the apartment feel larger. And I decided to keep the original popcorn ceiling to pay homage to the original design. The selection of track lighting was used to provide flexibility, and also there is a feature for the lighting to change colours at night, which provides a nice mood and setting. The good thing about this apartment is the easy accessibility to the storage unit, which is located next to the front door. It's a good place to store items which aren't used, often like suitcases, brooms, mops, etc. In Australia, we have a tendency to demolish rather than adapt old buildings. So as an urban planner, I do see the benefits of these older complexes because of the structural integrity side of things that they present. The importance of reusing and adapting compared to demolishing buildings is really important because this presents an opportunity to utilise what we already have in a more flexible and well-considered way.
Thanks for watching. And if you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.